Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Still getting it together because, of course, what had to happen? I spilled my coffee walking over here. You know what I mean? So, that's what took me a few minutes. Seriously. Everything was fine. I've been waiting for this moment. Sometimes I already have my coffee before I go live, right? Because I prep it and then, and like I've mentioned, like sometimes it gets cold faster than I want, right? Being here. But today, because I didn't want it to get cold fast, I made sure that I was waiting for like the minute before. And of course, here's to you. Good morning, sunshine. Oh. See, I specifically like it when it's hot. Like, I think it tastes better, Plus, it's a rainy, cold day today. How's it like in your neck of the woods? Who's with me already this morning? Oh, Lord, I'm going to share all my little tabs, and you guys can tell me where you want to get into. But I'm thinking about maybe a surprise reaction. I don't know, because I come all natural looking like I just got out of bed, which I didn't. I've actually been up since 4 and working literally since 4 or 5. So I've been working. But you know me looking at what's trending. And I see this Shakira came up with a song. I was like, ooh, that'd be interesting, right? Because even the song is subtitled in English. It's in Spanish, but subtitled in English. Now I was like, ooh, that'd be fun. Like, because I'm a morning person. I can get the club and the party started right now. No problem. But I'm like, do I want to do it justice looking the way I look on Coffee Talk? You know what I mean? But then I thought, maybe after Coffee Talk, I'll spruce myself up a little bit and come back and do a wild, total spontaneous reaction. And maybe around noontime like I usually do, but not on the regular day, right? Because I usually do the reactions of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Not every Monday and Wednesday. We already know Wednesday is legit, always reaction, no matter what. Anyway, I can't wait to see you guys. If it's your first time here, awesome to have you. If you've been here before, welcome back, my love. Smash that like button, subscribe, hit the all notification bell. Share this content, even more important. And thank you for being here. That's the biggest part of this whole thing. And let me tell you in a minute about locals and what happened to me yesterday for those that are already over on locals. But this is for everyone, because wait till you see what happened. I totally forgot, and I totally unexpected. I was fuming. Let me just say fuming. Because, I'm on a 2-week test to see if I'm a good girl and I'm PG and I filter and I'm a little more fake. If that's exactly what YouTube wants. And you guys, so stick around. Like, would love for you guys to go through this with me. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing like having witnesses. But if you guys are watching on Rumble, whoever's on Rumble, please say hello. Oh, look, it's Sacred Sage. Yay, you're over here. This kind of aggravates me too, because Rumble, I'll also write a text, to welcome you guys as you come in. And it'll show me that it's there. And then it just goes away. Like, I always have to triple check. I don't like that. I want you guys, again, it's that whole experience of when you come over to my house. You know what I mean? Give me a second. Ha! Now it's asking me. Hold on. Now I gotta refresh the page again. One little button, one little off thing, boom. Now all of a sudden everything's so complicated. Yeah, honest to God, I'm so happy to see you guys. Let's see who's already with me this morning. Who's with me this morning? Let's see. Wait, I just want to take a little more, another sip. Hey, Carrie Lewis, Victor, AC Nelson. Wow, you're making it in the mornings too. Who else is with me? Clara. Good morning. Victor, I'm here in caps. Oh, Carrie, is that your first time seeing that? Perez Patras, I love that. Yeah, I don't know who started it. Was it really you, AC Nelson? AC Nelson, do you remember this guy that used to, when I first started, he was like one of the first that would join me in the lives. I forget his name right now, or at least his, his YouTube handle. John, what was it? I haven't seen him. Sometimes, people, we all go in and out, but this one is like never again. I was like, and I know you knew because you guys were kind of talking to each other. That was back July, right? July, August. Yeah, right after I did that names reaction video, or maybe not. AC Nelson, did you find me before the names reaction? I know I've asked you this before. I'm sorry, but it'd be cool to know. Let me know if you remember. So what's up? So what do you guys want to talk about? I'll tell you what. I was just thinking the other day. Funny we haven't heard of the AOC and her bullshit. Let me see. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah. So there's my window, and there's all these tabs open, as you can see. Don't mean to overwhelm you guys, but some shit pissed me off. Other shit was kind of like. Let me know in the comments though. What do you guys think about me doing a reaction video later of Shakira? It's a Spanish one though, but subtitled in English. And of course, my reaction. Well, actually, no, that's right. I got to think about it. Do I want my reaction in Spanish and English? No, I'd have to pick one. And once you do it once, well, now I could do it in English and then subtitle my English, right? You could see, but I felt like it would be a fun one to do, and it's trending right now. So you can see. Okay, so this shit. Okay, I don't know who do I want to start with? Do I want to start with this little clip from Yuval Harari at this guy who's interviewing him, Tom Bilyeu, I believe that's how you say his name. I was shocked to see that he had him as a guest, but at the same time, that's what he does, right? He's not supposed to just have people that he likes or that he agrees with, and that's what I like. I think he's really true to himself. He's one of those people, but I was curious to see how he's going to react, so I don't know if you guys saw the whole interview. I did, but here's a little clip about it. So yeah, AOC and her stupid ass had to open her mouth again, and I'm just like, of course she had to say something. I was just thinking the other day, long time no hear from this dumb, again, they've got to be paying her. They've got to be calling her on the phone saying, yeah, you keep it. You keep it up. You keep it up. Don't worry about it. We're not going to fire you. You're going to be taken care of. You keep it up. You're doing good. You're doing good. This is how I see it. I'm actually feeling that. No doubt. I don't care. Call me crazy. I'm not even joking. I'm being honest. And now, the whole gas thing. Again, with their climate change, everything, the next thing on the agenda, anything but the border, the human trafficking, the child trafficking, the amount of corruption that are all in our institutions, which is funny when people are like, are you Catholic? Or are you this? Or are you left? Or you right? And I go, I would never be. I would never be, because I knew since a very young age when people would say to me, so what do you believe in? Or whose side are you in? Or this and that. And I'm like, listen, every institution is corrupt. So if it's an institution, already know I'm not a part of it and I don't like it. That's number one right there. Simple form. If you want to know me, that's it. Then the whole debate, again, not for politics. I just like to highlight how evil and how gaslighting these people are. Can you see what I'm looking at? I'll play that clip in a second. Then I thought this is kind of cool. Makes it a little funnier when people dress it up a little bit with these people and their lies. How they flat out lie. Like, you know what? I should dedicate an entire live stream of every day just pointing out the lies as the press secretary comes out. And I'm not saying just pointing the lies. I'm just saying, hey, that's a lie. They just like I want to have a whole thread of it. So everyone needs to click on this thread going, oh, they lie that bad, that often. Meaning, if you knew you were being lied to in your face, gaslit, there's no way you could take a side. There's no way. There's no way you could be like, oh, I identify with this group and this side. That's the point. Enlightening, pulling out the truth, putting that flashlight on. Because you can't. Even if you have Stockholm Syndrome or cognitive dissonance, your brain hears it. Your brain could see it. No matter how stupid you are. Some people are brighter than others. That's a fact. We need to be this way. We need the diversity. Like spices. Like colors. There's nothing wrong with more stupid people and smarter people. You know what I mean? When I was a teacher and I have a classroom, I mean, you give certain tasks to people that you knew they're better at it or they love to do it. Either or. Because I know that my kids are going to produce better when I make them happy and when they're doing something that makes them happy. People are always like, how do you do it? How do you get the kids to love you? Hello? You're not trying to put everybody in a cookie, in a little box, right? In a cookie cutter. Again, if you're left or you're right or whatever you think you are, you're basically telling me that you want to be stuck in a box and you want to be that little itty bitty thing, insignificant shit. I understand the tribal effect, but it's funny. It's funny how everyone keeps saying, oh, they're tribal, they're being tribal, you know, it's human nature to be tribal. Really? It's also human nature to be a narcissist. Well, how does that work? How do you have a group think and, you know, you're tribal, herd, but you want to feel special and you're posing on Instagram? Today I saw some stupid ass pose. Just, again, I'm just like doing my work, answering messages, and I see this girl in a little lingerie and she's a really pretty girl, looks really cute and everything, but I just look at it, right? My brain, this is my brain for you. And I go, I'm looking at what she's doing. I mean, is she a lingerie model? Is she a model? Is she a porn star? Anything like that, right? But no, it's a regular girl for no fucking reason. She's not getting no money for it. It's not an ad, nothing like that. She just wanted to show you what she looks like in a teddy. Are you with me? Now, no matter who she or he is, right? They have an inside that's no different from everybody else out there, which means it only thrives and it does well and has mental health when it serves what it truly needs. That picture could have done nothing positive. Not even if the dopamine hit from all the likes that person got. I'm not judging. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? I swear to God, they're talking about the metaverse and virtual reality. Is this not already virtual reality? Did I make my point clear? Good morning, sunshine. And then, remember how I talked about the Epstein and the lawsuit and then how that attorney got fired? Remember that? I'm sure you guys already saw this picture moving around. She gets fired, right? After putting the Epstein thing. Okay. And now today, another one. Did you guys see this? Lawsuit accuses former Barclays JP Morgan exec of being a part of Jeffrey Epstein's sex ring. Okay, again, this is like some kind of game, right? It's got to be. Because what are they going to do about it? What are they going to do about it? They're going to fire like they fired the other attorney? Now this guy what? Who they said he had a profound friendship with an exchange 1,200 emails from his work account. Okay, so what are we going to do about it? Jess Staley, I think is 66, accused of having profound friendship with billionaire pedo, because I'm being a good girl to see how much they're censoring me. U.S. Virgin Island claims JP Morgan had a relationship with Epstein through 2012. Staley exchanged approximately 1,200 emails with Epstein from work account. During that time, the bank serviced approximately 55 Epstein-related accounts. I'm getting a hot flash. I love you guys. Bear with me. Okay. All right. So former Barclays and JP Morgan exec Jess Staley is accused of being an operative in the late billionaire pedo Jeffrey Epstein sex ring after thousands of emails between the two reveal a profound friendship. Do you understand how I feel like this is a soap opera? Okay. The filing was made in an amended complaint Tuesday by the U.S. Virgin Islands, which had previously sued JP Morgan over the bank's ties to Epstein. Okay, we already know. So JP over here got sued and they fired the attorney. Okay? Now, this guy, the filing was made in an amended complaint Tuesday by the Virgin. I already said that. This Staley worked at JP Morgan until 2013. Between 2008 and 2012, Staley exchanged approximately 1,200 emails with Epstein from his JP Morgan email account, the amendment alleges. During that time, the bank serviced approximately 55 Epstein-related accounts, collectively worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Staley, 66, had quit Barclays in November of 2021. Do you feel me? Do I have to say anything? After the bank's board said it was disappointed with the outcome of a report into his links to convicted sex offender Epstein. These communications show a close personal relationship and profound, end quote, friendship between the two men, and even suggested that Staley may have been involved in Epstein's sex trafficking operation. The amendment continues. Again, it's like the hot potato game. Without even going any further, and you guys can look up the article yourself. And then Twitter. Okay. Did you guys know about this? Does it matter to you guys? So you remember the whole thing with the blue check mark and how you got to pay for it, but pretty much anybody can get it? Well, now, to help with all those egomaniacs out there that felt so special with their blue check mark, now they're going to get a gold and a gray option. Did you guys know that? It's pretty cool, huh? Yep. Twitter has relaunched its blue and quote offering, and with it a whole host of potentially confusing new ticks or check marks. The new Twitter Blue allows people to pay $8 to have their account verified and show a blue check mark. Unlike previous attempts at launching that service, Twitter really seems to be verifying users so that they cannot pretend to be other official accounts. Again, with the hierarchy of shit. How the hell are we going to change the future if we keep freaking doing the same thing from the past with the hierarchies and the ranks and the royalty and the special blood? You get me? I'm just kidding. I'm like, why are we having these discussions? Why still? But with the launch of the new version of Blue and the blue check marks for everyone, Twitter is also launching new colors of check marks, seemingly to try and make sure the system is not abused. Right. Sounds like government again. Government. Govern me, because we're all so stupid. Anyway, from now on, there will be 3 colors: gold, silver, and gray. And the one that shows will be decided according to the status of the account. The gold verification checkmark is perhaps the closest to the traditional meaning. It will be applied to verified companies or business accounts so that they can communicate with customers who can trust that they really are who they say they are. But notably, that gold checkmark will apply to many fewer accounts than the blue checkmark ever did. The new gold one appears to be reserved for organizations and not individuals. Okay. I'm getting R2D2 vibes. Such as celebrities and journalists. The gray check mark is for verified government accounts. Didn't I? And I don't even think I swear what I just said about the government had nothing to do about what I just read. I'm going to stop right there. Because you can't make this shit up. And I have to have a sip of my coffee before it gets cold. Oh, I ground it myself. Today I'm having French roast, specifically from Trader Joe's organic whole bean French roast. And if you make it right, I make it in that percolator. I think they call it a mocha. You know, those old school Italian espresso ones you put on the stove. And I do have a gas stove. Let me go back. Where's that AOC one already? Oh, this is something different. Hold on. Where's the AOC? Well, anyway, Clown World. I'll get back to it in a second. Let's go back to the AOC. The gas stove. The Biden administration is weighing a ban on gas stoves. Is it not clear that they want us to starve to death? You get me, right? Because that's supposedly and I can't even say it because maybe I'm going to get flagged. What's another way of saying the CON theory? What's another cool way to say that? Let me know, guys, in the chat. It'd be great. It'd be very helpful. Because just to, you got to join them to beat them. You get me? The Biden administration is when Texas Republican Rep Ronnie Jackson said that the federal government would have to pry his gas stove from my cold, dead hands. I love how, sensational they always have to make everything. But, let's scroll down a little bit. Because he actually tweeted that. Look at this. Did you know, AOC, the most amazing human ever existed? She's another role model for all women and men. You should want to be with a woman just like this. 100%. She is the ultimate leader. Mother Teresa, nothing on her. I'm clearly joking, guys. Allegedly. For entertainment purposes only. Anyway, did you know, this is AC tweet, did you know that ongoing exposure to NO2 from gas stoves is linked to reduced cognitive performance? Again, I'm telling you, somebody's calling her, yo, do me a favor. Actually, they probably didn't even say yo because they're so nerdy. They're so disconnected from humanity. They're such psychopaths. Nah, they couldn't be that chill, not cool. No, they probably called. They're like, hey, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Yes? We need you to inflate the whole gas thing. Just say whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like something along the line that it's not good for people. Okay? Yeah? All right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's been a while. I needed to do it. I miss my attention. You get me, right? Boom. I think it's kind of funny, but truthful. And I love the fire, love the passion, the honesty. Because I'm sorry, all of a sudden being honest makes you some group, some party, some side. Let me tell you, everyone on the planet watching this, truth has always existed. And it's completely separate from any political party, ideology, religion, and etc., etc., etc. You get me? So stop. Oh, man. And I almost got into this. I saw some non-binary priest in the UK. Okay, but I was like, no, because that's going to take me down another whole rabbit hole. So here he goes. So what did Randy say? Ronnie Jackson. It is very cold. So here's a meme. No, where's the meme that he responded? Oh, they didn't put it in this article? It was like in every other article. What is this? Why can't I? Well, he says, I will never give up my gas stove. And I'll never, in caps. If the maniacs in the White House come from my stove, they can pry it from my cold, dead hands. And in caps, come and take it! Exclamation. I don't even know who the guy is. I would agree with that. You go. I like that. Now let's talk about, again, the more gaslighting and psychopaths like this freaking clip. Just. So here's this tweet from Clown World. Doocy. Why didn't President Biden want to see what's really going on at the border? This is the text. But you know what? I really want you guys to hear this. Because this is where, when they say you had me at hello, she God, I wish I was there. That's all I could say.
He did see exactly what's going on at the border.
You didn't talk to any migrants, and you didn't go anywhere that people actually cross illegally. Why not?
But he went to the migrant center, which was a critical place to be when you think about the partners who are our partners who are helping support the migrants on the ground there. There happened to be no migrants at the facility at the time that he visited. But let's.
El Paso has been crushed. The shelters are full. There are overflow migrants sleeping in the streets, and then it's just a coincidence that suddenly the president shows up and.
Well, let me talk about what's going on in El Paso, right? El Paso did go down significantly prior to the president's visit.
Wait.
Support the migrants on the ground there. There happened to be no migrants at the facility.
That was my favorite part this morning. That was my favorite part. There just so happened to not be any migrants there. I mean, we don't even let our 2-year-olds get away with that kind of shit. And this is an adult. I think it was so appropriate with the whole clown world putting it here. Let's just laugh about this insanity, but by no means are you going to have me get into the liberals, the Biden administration. Guys, this is your government. Who cares what side it is? This is the person they hire, and this is what they're telling her to say, and it's okay. She's not going to get fired. But it's okay because we also saw footage that there was no migrants wherever the hell he was, right? And that's okay. It's all okay. But we're going to cut your gas off. Okay. All right. So this is just like, okay, everything's broken down. There's no reason to talk about it. It's clean house. I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. Now this is evil. You know I don't want to give you bad news in the morning, but I'm just wondering, for our sanity, I think we should do this together. Hold on.
The problem with this bill is not that it makes anything, that it is not that it provides any new protections for infants. The problem with this bill is that it endangers some infants by stating that that infant must immediately be brought to the hospital, where, depending on the circumstances, that may be the right thing to do for the health and survival of that infant, or it may not. That is the problem with this bill. It directs and mandates a certain medical care which may not be appropriate, which may be endanger the life of an infant in certain circumstances. That's why we oppose this bill. Not the problem with this bill is not.
Did you get that? All right, hold your thought, because right after this, I'm going to look at your live chats.
Any new protections.
Okay, just look at that guy. Wow, does he look like a great authority to you? God, I swear to God, they're like trolls underneath a bridge.
Abortion illegal. As our chairman had said, not only.
So wait. Who is that? Give me a second before I. Who was that I just played? Like, I should have said it. What's this guy's name again? Rep. Gerald Nadler. Nadler, right? Democrat from New York, right? Okay, and this is about abortion. And again, I'm not sharing this because I want to get into the, how people politicized abortion. Take the politics out of it. Got nothing to do with this. This is a human being that's talking about, do you see how he's twisting it? Acting like he cares. The poor infants, something bad's going to happen to them if they don't get care, or if the hospital's too far. Like, they're making no sense. But they're making you think that they care. Talk about evil. I mean, more evil than the wicked witch giving you that poison apple. Meaning, at least the witch was like completely, putting it in a way where the girl had no clue, right? That it was poisonous. But this, it's like, I feel like it's that snake and, the typical snake with the twirly eyes. I mean, hold on. Now this other rep, Jan Schakowsky. Again, about the same topic. But what does she say?
as our chairman had said, not only is it illegal to not care for a born infant, but the law that you have provided on the Republican side actually can create more harm. It requires immediately taking a struggling baby to a hospital. That hospital could be hours away and could be detrimental to the life of that baby.
Okay, explain to me. Explain to me. I have translated in the ER, in the NICU. I have had to translate even people when the doctor's like, they're not going to make it. The baby was born with tumors from head to toe. You didn't even look like a human. I've seen all kinds of shit. And I've translated it with all my heart and soul, that I hope that I did well to assist in these people that go through anything like this. And you're going to tell me, oh my God, they spend so much money on machines to keep babies alive that would typically be dead. In most countries, they never survive because they don't have the equipment. And I always wondered, that's kind of cruel. Because you don't even know the life that they're going to have in the future. Next thing you know, these kids, I'm bumping into the parents years later, and they're like, as much as we fought hard because it was our firstborn, because obviously we had faith, but now they're strapped with all these issues and all these bills, and they're miserable, and they literally were like 23 years old, and they look 50 and 60, and they're still in their 20s. I mean, there's so much I can go down the with that, but the thing is, what is she talking about? You fucking, see? Couldn't help myself, guys. Couldn't help myself. But see, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. What I see is a human being. This person, for example, that we're looking at right now, that's hungry. Hungry for blood. There's no way. You can't cover that up. You can't listen to this, whoever you are, whoever you think you are, and tell me, logically, her last words. Watch.
And could be detrimental to the life of that baby.
If the hospital's so far away, wouldn't that mean that most likely the baby won't make it? How is it detrimental to the baby to just let it die? Either way. You got. Maybe I'm missing something and now I'm getting a hot flash. Okay. And then I'm going to get into this freaking freakazoid, Harari. But first, I want to check out who's with me in the chat. And what have I missed so far? And I'm looking for my hair clip. 3 seconds. Yeah, that's what I love about coffee talk. That's what I love about coffee talk. 100% raw and real. Except for the fact that I'm being shadow banned and bullied and whatnot. And so I'm going to play their stupid, infantile, weak-ass game of do what I want you to say, what I want you to say, and then we'll be good to you. Reminds me of a girl that when I was maybe 8 years old, she was a single child, and she was a neighbor. And this was when my parents were in the Navy, or my dad was in the Navy. And she was like 2 years older than me. And she was spoiled. And her mother was from Morocco. Her father was American, but I don't remember where. And, I loved playing, loved going out. And she one day says to me, if you don't get on your knees and beg, you can't play with me. And I said, okay. And I stood up and she slapped me just like that. And I was like stupefied. I was like, why would you do that? Like, what? It was completely threw me off. And all I remember is just kind of like those movie moments where I just started to like walk. I don't know if I walked backwards, but I was kind of like I said, I was stupefied. I was like this, but I just started going, okay. You know what I mean? And I just started to like, whatever just happened, I'm out. And I go over to my house, which was literally next door. And my mom goes, "What happened to you?" And I just looked at her. I'm like, "Nothing." And she goes, "What's on your face?" She goes, "The girl left a slap mark on my face." So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. That's how YouTube is making my ass feel and reminding me of those fucking moments of my life that I did actually stood up for myself. And the story doesn't end there, but I'll just save the rest of the story for another day. Who is with me? Mary Tasho, good morning. Independent Unity, Entertainment Official. Welcome. Sama Amam. Welcome. Sarita Samara. Welcome. Jason, welcome. I like that one. Mary Tasho. I see right through all these lying potatoes with the potato emoji. Love it. Guys, make sure to smash the like button just in case you forget. Again, just to let them know, like, you can hide her all you want, but we're liking her. Well, also what matters is like when you actually view the entire video, all that shit matters. Every little thing matters. But make sure to join my channel. And let me tell you real quick about locals, guys, for those who are on the locals. So I completely forgot. I was going ballistic yesterday trying to figure out why I couldn't do my live. Until I get more supporters, I cannot do more on locals. So please join me on locals, guys. If you don't like it, you could cancel anytime. It's less than a coffee a month. And I'm telling you, I promise you, I guarantee you, you won't regret it. And for those of you who have already been on locals, I know I just started, so maybe not give me a review yet. But if you do think it's worth it, please let everybody know. Because now I can't post another thing on locals, my behind the scenes, until the end of the month. Like, apparently I exhausted my amounts of posting I can do over there when I have only a certain amount of subscribers. I need more members. I hope that makes sense, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, because if you don't see me in locals or you're like wondering like, why hasn't Olga posted in locals, just so you know. But if I can get 50 people over there, oh my God, then the sky's the limit. But just so you know, I apologize. I don't want you to think that you wasted your time or your money. And I'm a woman of my word. I don't say I'm going to do something and not do it. And I couldn't even post to tell you that I couldn't do it. And then I was like, what am I going to do? Go to YouTube and post it like in the community post, and people that are not in the locals and were like, what's she talking about? So I was actually really eager for this morning, and I hope that you're with me now. And if you're not with me in the live, all of my already local supporters, I hope you watch this replay. But maybe I'll mention it again a couple times just in case, so that you're not wondering like what's going on. Because like I said, I can't even. Oh, no. You know what? I'm going to email you guys. Whoever's already a supporter, I'm going to email you. I just realized that I could have done that. Totally went over my head because I was so pissed. I got so worked up in myself that I didn't think about that. So, but anyway, more reason for you guys to become a member on locals. Seriously. The links are in the description below. But also, become a member on this channel. Because here's the thing. I could do private lives just for members, but I was thinking that and I'm talking about YouTube, I think I'll still be censored over there. That's why the locals is more like, and it's the same amount. But I just love the fact that when you guys are members, hey, become members in both. Here on YouTube and over at locals. Because it's so cool that, I don't know if you guys know, but like, as you're a member, the longer you are a member, then the stars, the colors change. Plus, I put some personal emojis that only members have. And, it's special. And I get to message you guys also on our own private members only. I mean, check it out. And again, you're helping support this channel, my work. I need it. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to get back to Yuval Harari. But that's after I read your text. So I don't know. And that's the other thing. See, with members, it's also for me much easier to like read your text. Carrie. You see, look at Carrie. Look at that little member stamp. I love it. It means so much to me, guys. You have no idea. I've been up since 4 a.m. Oh, you too? Eastern Standard, so I'm drinking iced coffee. Aha. Who else? Let me see. Yeah, because this way it's easier for me to get, especially because here's the thing. It also helps me figure out when you do a super chat or as a member, it helps me look for the text that you want me to share with everyone versus the ones that you guys are having conversations with each other. You get me, right? Ooh, you have a gas. Mary Tasha, she has a gas stove and a dryer. Yeah, I have gas heat and a gas stove. Oh man, what am I missing over here? Mary Tasha, she's a clown show all by her lonesome. I laugh out loud. Yes, Mary Tasha. Independent Unity Entertainment official. She didn't know that gas affects your mind when inhaled. Ha ha! Wow. That was good. That's good evening for Sama. Hey, Sama, do you drink coffee in the evening? Carrie Lewis. AOC should stick her head in a gas oven so we can test her. So we can test her statement. Is that what he said? Oh. They spent 13 hours arresting people to make sure that there were no problems or people around. Ooh, what did I miss? Wait. I watched the president and his sad excuse. Oh, the visit at the border. Right. You're right, Mary. Yep, they keep showing their colors. You're right. What a penguin twin. Sacred Sage. Every government official looks like an alien to me. Seriously? See? And why is that crazy to think? I actually feel that. They have really awkward, deformed heads, etc. I mean, they're definitely hijacked, guys. You sure we aren't being farmed by aliens? Laugh out loud. With the eyes crossed emoji. See, that's my thing. The crazier the story, the more I believe it. Because the construct that I was born into, I definitely don't believe it. I know it's constructed. I know it's there's fallacies everywhere. I mean, like Darwinism. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to believe what the Bible says. Like, I'm talking about as a kid, right? I'm going, a man wrote it or several men wrote that, right? And I know it was edited and stuff like that. So I was like, I can't trust that. But why am I going to trust this dude too? And then I'm like, and why? You think it's a coincidence that they push his agenda? The evolution theory? Why aren't they pushing both? Why aren't they pushing every fucking theory? Come on. I mean, to me, it's just clear as day. Like, no, you will believe this. And now that way, when you hang out with your friends and your family or people you haven't seen or people you just meet, that way you guys are all on the same page, the page we want you to be on. Just like all the files that they didn't give us, the JFK files, right? The alien files. Everything. Oh, no. You don't need to know that. And we'll let you know when we want you to know. Come on, man. No. I listen. If you know anything about science, you know that there's so many more dimensions that we can't see, we can't feel, etc., etc., etc. So with that just simple, we don't have to be brain surgeons, we don't have to be a NASA rocket scientist, right? We don't have to be any of those things. The basic of, well, we don't really know what reality is. We can't measure it. I think it's done. I think the argument's done. So Darwin, why am I going to listen to you? And then when you look at all the people that backed him up to get his book out, I mean, it was a setup. It was 100% setup. But again, everyone's like, well, how do you know that? But most people don't want to take the time to look. And then, of course, Wikipedia's been adulterated. Google's completely adulterated, meaning censored, things deleted, blocked. Like, good luck finding information that's real and accurate these days. You have to go to like old ass libraries and make sure books were printed, way before a certain year. how many of you guys know about Yuval Noah Harari? The right arm consultant to Karl Schwab. Okay. Here we go.
Maybe the most important quality to survive and flourish in the 21st century is to have mental flexibility. Not just to keep learning and changing again and again, also to keep letting go. Part of what makes it difficult to learn new things that we hold on. Like, I spent so many years learning something, and now the world has changed. And I just don't want to let go. And letting go, maybe I'll give an example of how deep it goes.
How deep it goes.
It's not just what you learn in college or what you learned in kindergarten. It's even what you learned as a baby, as a toddler, like learning how to see or learning how to walk. And what does that mean? I have to relearn how to see and walk. Well, as virtual reality improves, and with all the talk of the metaverse and so forth that we'll discuss later on, increasingly, it's likely that there will be many more activities shifting from the physical, biological world that we know into a new reality, a virtual reality, which has different physical and biological laws. Even the laws of physics there are different. So whether you want to interact socially there, or maybe you have a job in virtual reality, in the metaverse, or maybe you design, you have a new job designing fashion, designing shirts for virtual reality because people want to look good there. You need to forget how physics and light and gravity works here because it works in a different way in that reality. So just what does it mean? Like, I'm now 46. Let's say I have a new job designing fashion for the metaverse. How can I, at age 46, kind of forget what it means to see and learn from scratch how to see things?
Are you optimistic that adults can do that?
We can't do it alone. Like placing
Humans
all...
can't do it
There you
alone,
go.
or
That's the
individuals
highlight
can
right
do it
there.
Individuals can't do it alone. Like placing all the responsibility on individuals. The world is changing. Now it's your job to adapt, to change yourself, to learn. It doesn't work like that.
Again, this is another form of brainwashing. 100%. No normal thinking person could possibly buy this shit. By the way, thanks at Drew Hernandez for doing this clip, because I was looking for this clip in the main interview. And so I really appreciate it. Thank you at Drew Hernandez, who tweeted this post. And he wrote, WEF Psycho, Yuval Noah Harari explains humans must let go, in quote, and in quote, relearn how to see and walk in order to evolve to enter into a new virtual reality in the future. We're already in a virtual reality, guys. Like they know this. It's just, it's this blood-sucking agenda that they have where I don't blame them. I mean, it's easy for us to not like a neighbor. Obviously, we've seen plenty of neighbors fight, like, to the death, right? It's like some people can really, really hate each other. So can you imagine people that know each other have that much hate that they can cause each other pain or even take someone's life away? Now, you think these psychos, that's the whole point of the psycho right here. I love that, by the way, Drew. Thanks for saying that. The whole point of a psycho here is that they get off on killing people. But of course, I'm not allowed to say that because I don't have proof, right? I don't have proof. Well, actually, this guy wrote a book called Sapiens. I don't even think you need to read it. And I don't understand why people wrote it, but I think it's one of the ones on the list. Who had it on their list? Oh, our wonderful, amazing, heroic podcaster, Lex Friedman. Yep. I would have loved to have been a guest on his show or have him on my show. But I'm telling you, after I saw him, like it was enough that I was borderline with him because I was like, I just don't feel like, I don't see why he's so great, except for, oh, he's got connections, MIT. And just like CNN, oh, his shit gets pushed up. Okay, got it. But him, I'm like, okay. But maybe that's what people like about him. He's just like, and what do you think about this? And, okay, get it. Totally get it. You like that style. No problem. But with the Ye thing, I was like, man, this is your moment. This is your moment. Are you all that? Why do you have such a following? You're so good. You're so amazing, right? You're such a brainiac. I really admired the guy. He did like intermittent fasting and he like challenges himself and all this stuff. But see, do you see? Everything in the outward is easily done by common, weak people. What I mean by common is people that are not good people. People that are selfish. People that are self-serving. People that believe in the government. Okay, I'm sorry. To finish this tweet, he argues individuals, and quote, will not be able to do this alone. He says there will need to be government intervention. And that's the part here in the clip. That's why I stopped it.
It's too much for an individual to do just by...
Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Who died and made him king of Sheba, queen of Sheba, whatever? I know who this guy is. But seriously, listen to him.
To change yourself, to learn... It doesn't work.
Like, why is he being interviewed if he wasn't considered somebody influential, right?
Like that. It's too much for an individual to do just by themselves.
It's too much. Where's your proof, bro?
We'll probably have, will require organizations, governments to step in to make sure that people are not left behind.
Now, okay. Now, get this, guys. Get this. How about we put him under the exact same thing he wants to put us under? You get what I'm saying? What if we go up to this guy right now? I'll do it myself, no problem. And say, hey, Yuval, you know what? Let's test your theory. Let's put you under that government that you're talking about. You be the one, too. You be the one. Just picture it, guys. Just picture it. The power of visualization is very powerful. Shit can happen if we all saw it. But see, if we all see the future bleak, that's when they fucking win. Ooh, here I go with my F-bombs.
We require organizations, governments to step in to...
So, but where, so that part includes you, Yuval? Does it include you?
Make sure that people are not left behind. Just...
Look at it, see? That people are not left behind. Not me. People. Because there's me, and then there's people. Like roaches. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I still was sharing that. Got carried away. And believe me, I only had a very little coffee. And I made it weak. Because I'm really not supposed to have coffee. And that's the other reason why it's kind of perfect that we're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays coffee talk with Olga, because I usually don't have more than one cup of coffee and it's like on the weekends. Okay, I lied. Like usually I do like Saturday and Sunday, but now that I do Tuesday, Thursday, that's it. That's how sensitive I am to coffee. But man, it tastes so good. I'm pretty good. If I only have one or two a week, I'm okay. Anything more than that? Meaning, I just get all like, I don't know, I guess like how people get all coked out and shit, but worse. Cause I think usually when people get coked out, I don't know, I haven't seen anybody coked out in a while, but usually what I see is, they're like, yeah, man, yeah, we could do it all, but you know what I mean? Like they're capable of, doing anything, right? They're like Superman. But the caffeine to me just makes me really snappy. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? I mean, like, for example, say you're asking me like, hey, Olga, do you know where the sugar is? I'll be like, it's over there. You know where it's at. It's on the second shelf. Blah, 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 blah. That's how I get with the coffee. And then if you don't shut up and you keep going, I lose my patience. It's like, it totally takes over and totally takes over my nervous system. And I'm like, what's the matter with you? Why? What's funny is I catch myself and I go, oh shit. And I'll go up to the person. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I think I had too much coffee today. And they just look at me like, they're like, I was wondering what the hell was wrong with you. Oh, that's why I don't do drugs. I don't do any kind of, except for wine. I do drink wine, but like, I don't take medication. And if I got to be really, really bad to even take Tylenol. Oh, who did I miss? Who's joined me? Who's come in later than sooner and later? What's going on? Are you guys enjoying this live today? Because yesterday, man, I got so like stuck all of a sudden, like right when I was pushing live. I don't know how it just happened. And then I'm like, I said I wasn't going to talk about something. And then I actually went to talk about it. And then it was like, it was good. I'm glad we have these conversations. We have to. It can't all be fun and games all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to level with you guys in every fucking way. We agree, disagree, all of it. I want the truth. I want the real, So thank you. Thank you for being there for me yesterday with me, the whole 9. Life is short. What I mean by that is every day could be your last day, right? Like, carpe diem, seize the day. So thank you. I love you. Don't ever forget that. And, how to be yourself and how to connect and give you guys what you seek, right? What do I seek? I seek connection, real connection, true connection, loving connection. And it doesn't mean agreeing with each other. I think that's the most important part, that, how everyone, like if somebody goes to one platform, it's like an echo chamber of one side. And I'm going, man, I can't be there. I can't be here. So this is so important for all of us. But okay, I'm getting sidetracked. You know me, I get a little emo. Who's with me? Bob S, working, but had to stop in real quick to wish everyone a great day. How awesome is that? You see what I mean? Love it. Thank you, Clara. Smash that like button. Share this content, even more important. Believe me. Olga, your Adam reaction was brilliant. Oh, thank you. You like that one? Really? I was kind of like, because again, when you guys tell me, oh, that was great, I loved it, I got 2 problems, right? I'm either the same style with all of them because I'm me, right? And I have my own personal style, but then how boring will that get after a while? And then I'm like, but I'm not going to totally try to keep it. Kind of like when Tom McDonald's like, how do I top that song? And then all of us, we go right when we think he can't top that because that was like the best ever, on fire, blah, blah, blah. He does it. Well, I'm not Tom McDonald. You know what I mean? I'm a different Tom McDonald. I'm the truther. And not like everyone, because now everyone's calling it truther. But years ago, I still have it. I have documents, I have emails, I have texts for 30 years now. As a matter of fact, I even did a survey a couple years, that was like 7 years ago when I was starting my events, the charge station. And I asked everyone, like, how would you describe me in like 1 or 2 words? And all of them, the one that was the winner was energy. That's why we called it the charge station. But the other one was truth teller. That came up 1,000 times. And again, before there was a thing called truthers. And I don't want to be a part of the truther group. That's not what I'm identifying with. You know what I mean? But people appreciated that they can come to me and I told them the truth, whether they agreed, whether they liked it or not. And the most important part, what goes along with that, is consistency. And I'm telling you, because the truth will set you free, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? When I look at myself in the mirror and I know who I am, all my flaws, I'm better off. You're better off. We're all better off. But when we're in denial, no, not me. No, not me. Okay, we're going real far like that. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoy it. Because I always think that certain ones I'll definitely rewatch and be like, oh, not bad, Olga, not bad. Meaning, if I'm entertained myself, that's pretty impressive. Because I do not like to watch myself. You know what I mean? And then when I'm like stumped and I'm like, I don't know what to say. But again, at least it's a real, honest reaction. So at least I go to bed at night knowing I am being real, always with you guys, no matter what. This shit ain't easy, you know? And I love that you guys, I think I got a good crowd here. I think you guys have good taste. You're honest. You're critical. You're smart. Super witty. I mean, that's the best compliment you can get. What do I care if I got a bunch of little nitwits that are like, oh, I love your no. It's funny. It's funny. Because it's the kind of people that are really, I can see it through their comments. It's like that one guy the other day when he was like, you think you're a narcissist? Where'd you get that from, you asshole? And I'm thinking, did you really make it up? I had no clue what they're talking about. Now, granted, maybe I missed something. I don't really have the time to go and rewatch the whole video just because one comment. But it's like, okay, are you being a troll or are you being serious? And if you're being serious, do I really care about your comment? No, I don't. No. Level up, bro. Sis, level up. Just like my own people in my own life. Even my own lovers. Whenever. One guy I dated, he rolled his eyes at me one day because he didn't do the dishes. I'm like, excuse me? He was like, oh, you're just so annoying. I'm like, do I look like your mother? I'm like, you know what? I just turned into the Sahara Desert down here. You hear me? You feel me? That's a turnoff, you idiot. You want to get laid? That's not the way you talk to a woman. And either way, I know how to talk to a man. I'm definitely not going to rag on a guy and then expect him to perform. Now, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't know if you guys want me to go down that one. But you get me? I was like, I'm not your mother. You don't talk to me like that. You don't look at me like that. Matter of fact, I don't know if it's... I can't see. This is the other reason why I like to go to locals. Or maybe I could even go to Rumble and say... So, 2 parts of the first story that I told you guys earlier that I kind of stopped myself. Because I definitely want to tell you the story the way I usually tell the story. Not the way YouTube wants me to tell the story. Remind me. You know what? I'm going to have to make some notes. You know what? Let me write this down before I forget. Let me write down because there's 2 stories I know you guys will enjoy or laugh or cry or whatever. So that one, what was it? About the dishes. Yeah, because my actual response, I'm telling you, it's not PG. Hold on. And then what was the other one? What did I start telling you? Oh, the neighbor. Yeah, I gotta finish the neighbor that slapped me. Oh, wait till I tell you what happened after that. Well, my daddy came home. Wait, no. Okay. Her name was Elaham. I'll never forget it. Anyway. Excuse me. Coffee cold. That's the other I had also heated up hot water to kind of like from the tea kettle to keep my coffee warm while I'm sitting here with you guys. And because I spilt it, I had to put the kettle down and I forgot it because now I'm looking at my desk like, where's the kettle? Okay. I'm not going to complain because at least I have it. At least we have each other too. Jeff, haven't seen you for a minute there. How you doing? Ooh, pay attention in the future. You will start to see them use this term, MSN, corporations, etc. Oh, wait. Did I miss part of the conversation? Ha! DAX. DAX. Oh, yeah. Next. Revelations. Ooh. Hi, Clara. She said, Olga, I'm dying. Does that mean you're laughing? Yo, Nelson, are you laughing at me or are you laughing at somebody else? Laughing my... Really? Wait, who are you guys? Are you laughing at me? Or are you laughing at somebody else in the live? What did I miss? Jesus. My hair is annoying me today. Just annoying me. It's like, I can't get it like just... How about this? We had some fun together. Hello. Hi. I'm the blonde version of AOC. Okay, maybe I should go get my red lipstick. Shit. I'm in the mood for love. You know that song? Look at me. Yeah, I can't get it together today. It's just my hair. 1 minute I'm having a hot flash. How about this, guys? Does it not take you back to the 80s? I actually was trying to get it to stand up. Kind of like the Who from the Whoville. Right? I think that's cute. Who says I can't? By the way, guys, I do this shit all the time. I'll walk outside looking like this. Just to see people's reaction. Just to laugh. Gotta laugh, man. All right, enough with my freaking stupid ass hair. Ooh, let me guess. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, you look like a narcissist. You sound like a narcissist. Yeah, I'm proof that you can be very serious, very intellectual, and goofy, man, and funny. Oh my God. Oh, I just had a vision. I don't know why. Fauci, somebody, I forget, this was months ago or years ago even, a couple years, during the pandemic, that he, somebody was trying to portray him as like what a playful father he is and whatnot. And I was watching that. I was like, do you guys see my face? I don't think I have to say anything. The Major! Good morning! Who did I miss? Make sure, whether you're here for a minute or not, smash that like button. I feel like a strung out chicken today. I don't know. I think I shared enough with you guys. Hey, did you guys, forgive me if I missed your answer to my question about, but seriously, become a locals. I need more locals to make more local, to make more content that's real and raw and fun. I'm going to take you guys all over Philly with me. I'm going to take you in the kitchen, everywhere. Maybe not in the bathroom. No, I'm serious. Yeah. You're going to see me when I'm at meetings and whatnot. I'll give you guys some bird's eye view, a fly on the wall, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. If you haven't already, yeah, or join me here on YouTube. The links are in the description below. They're all over the place, really. But yeah, so remember how I mentioned I was going to do Shakira? Maybe I should do it another day. Maybe I shouldn't do it at all. Maybe I should put a poll up and you guys let me know. What do you think? Not going to do Shakira now because I got to fix myself up, okay? Because if it happens to get a lot of views, you know what I mean? We got to show them, the reaction, Olga. The music video reaction, girl. It's got to stay consistent. So, well, unless you guys want to join me at Rumble, if you guys want to keep going, I'll keep going a little further on Rumble. But YouTube, I can't say any more than I've already said. Because I got the handcuffs. The verbal. AC Nelson, of course we're laughing at you. Too adorable, Olga. Oh. Adorkable. I like that with Jeff. Yes. Ooh, break it out, Major. What did I miss? The Major, don't make me break out my Valley dude voice. Oh, break it. Well, I'm going to go to Rumble, my loves, my friends, my sweet family over here on the internets, on the live stream. I'm going to re-e over at Rumble for now. Guys, if you can, come and join me. The link is in the description below, or just look up Olga S. Pérez on Rumble. It'd be so cool to see you guys over there. The last time was super cool. Like the first time I actually did it. Oh, remember last time, like yesterday, I was going to do it. And today, I'm careful. Today, I know now to unswitch the YouTube. And I leave the other ones. Do you know what I mean? Okay, guys. I love you. Hope to see you over at Rumble. Much love. Again, I'm not leaving. I'm just going to Rumble. Going to Rumble. See you at Rumble. Rumble. Smash that like button, though, before you go, no matter what, huh? I love you. Really do. And I will talk to you soon. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.